Howdy folks, welcome to episode 42 and 3/4. We are going to go bring these up the hill. So we're going to connect we need to connect the Monty. So we're going to bring the Monty around. Right, whoops. And then we can hopefully we can bring all this up the hill. So it may or may not be slow, we'll see. But let's get this, yep, okay. So we're going to jump in here. We're going to go backwards. We need to go backwards first. And then, let me see, what do we need to do here? We need to turn around. So, if we go all the way up that hill, no, we need to come around to this switch, is what we need to do. And then back up that hill. So, we're going to stop here. And flip this one. All right. There we go. So we're going to go around this, come back up that way, and then come down this little one right over here. So that's going to be the plan. And if for whatever reason we come flying off the track while we're in the process of this, we'll just re-rail it where we need it to be. Because, I mean, I could have just done that, but, you know, where's the fun in that, right? So we have to get past this switch and then flip it too. So this will force itself that way, and then there we go. All right. Flip this one. We're going to go back this way. Let's go like this. And then we can come back down this way. It's pretty much like a Y, isn't it? But I'm kind of hoping that between these two, the Shay will let us pull those cars up the hill at a decent speed, and this will help us go on the straightaways at a decent speed, is what I'm hoping. So we'll see if that actually happens, if it actually works out that way or not, but yeah, that's the plan. So we're going to flip that one. We're going to go this way, and I hope that we don't have any problems with this switch here, because it switched when we were like halfway across. That seems to be what caused us problems last time, wasn't it? There we go. All right. It's like we have to go over every switch and then switch it after we go over it. Every switch that we go over, we have to flip it after we go. Then the trick is, how do we get this one turned around, right? I don't think we're going to be able to turn this one around. I'm not sure that we'll be able to, right? Because we're going to have to go all the way up the hill past that thingy. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, so we need to go this way, over to this one, and then over to this one. So I think we might just push up the hill instead of trying to go to all the trouble to, because we don't have a decent turnaround on here yet. And we need to build one of those. We're going to put a switch here somewhere, maybe even up there. We'll put a switch up there and have it come around. Something like that. Or maybe over on that side. Put it over on that side and have it come around. Anyway, let's go reverse. Alright. We can even do that. You know what else we need to do? We need to put a connector on this before we get too close. So let's go like this. Put a connector on this. Alright, and hopefully we should be able to reach that one. Go like this. A little bit more. I think we're going up a little bit of a hill here. This is, I think, what's going on. There we go. Almost there. Yeah, that looks like that's going to be good. And we should be able to hit this. There's our coupler. Okay. It's not highlighting. They always highlight. Oh, please. No! Oh, man. Okay, let's just go like this. Open controls. There. See if that'll do it. All right. No, that one. See, it doesn't want me to hit this coupler. This is what I was worried about. Okay. That's really annoying. Okay. So we're gonna go like this. Turn that off. Hit the brakes. We're gonna go like this. There we go. All right. Turn this back on. Reverser. There we go. That coupler. There. Okay, so we'll turn that back off. Brakes. Okay, and then we're going to do synchronize with other engines. There we go. Let's make sure that we don't have any other brakes on here. Doesn't look like it. I don't see any other red here. Okay, so we're going to come up this way, because the only other way to get this to go up the hill forward would be to come around and get all the way past the caboose, past this switch, going up that big hill. And with these two little engines, I don't think that's really going to happen. So we're just going to stand up here. Let's fill this up. There we go. And we'll fill up the Shay. Whoops. Make sure this one is... Okay, we're at 93 on that one. All right, cool. So we should be able to stand here. And let's get our thing moving. Open controls. All right, so we'll get this moving while we're... There we go. We'll get this moving and we'll move everything else in a second here. There we go. We don't even need that. We can just do this. Oh, you know what? We're going to use this to flip the switches. So yeah, let's do this. That's fine. What's our current speed? 5.1. Yeah, we're going to make this a little bit taller so we can see our speed. And we need to get the back car past that. So we're going to jump off here. See how many cars we have here. It's a lot of cars. Honestly, I don't think we'd need all of those to pull all the oil, but it would be kind of fun to do that, wouldn't it? To load it completely up before we bring it down to the thingy. I think that would be cool. So we can bring a huge oil barrel train. All right, we can hit a little bit of brakes gently, right? Brake gently. There we go. A little bit more. And we just need to get past this switch. Right about there. Okay, so should be able to flip this one. There we go. See, we're not even on the points. Okay, and then we should be able to push this up the hill. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to save this. All right, and then we should be able to do this. All right. I think we should probably start out a little bit, taking it a little bit easier here. Not push too hard until we get at least past that corner. Right? It seems to be doing okay. There we go. All right, let's see what we can do here. That is some really bad frame rate. That's all I can say. Frame rate is really bad. All right, we're gonna look this way. Need to make sure that the things up here are still where they're supposed to be. Let's see. That we don't have pillars across the road, right? Okay. Nope, they didn't put pillars across the road. All right, cool. Wow, that is so choppy. It's so bad. All right. Go stand up here. We're going to stand on the caboose, I think. There we go. All right, and then let's see what our speed is going to get up to here. What kind of speed we can do. So this one has a water, right? Where's our water level? Yeah, water level there, water level there. Okay, now we're fine on that. All right. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. Why are we slowing down? I don't know why we're slowing down. Are these two not going to be able to push all these up the hill? They're speeding up now. No, they're just staying at 3.3. Is this really going to be that slow all the way up the hill? Huh. Let's see. Nope, there's no brakes on that one. Okay. We're going to go stand on this. Let's check these other ones. Brakes. We're going to go like this. Just make sure that nobody has their brakes on. Maybe I can't see the red outline or something like that, right? All right, nope. The engines don't have their brakes on. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure why it's going so bad. It's going so slowly. It's slowing down even more now. I thought the Shay was a lot more powerful than that, wasn't it? It was supposed to be. They do have the same power in forward as they do in reverse, right? They're not geared differently or anything. All right. Now this is going to take a while. Okay. So let's see if we could probably even check out over here while we're waiting for that. But that's when it'll go off on its own and I'll miss it, right? Let's go like this. That's interesting that was turned off on there. Because I was sprinting fast. I know I was sprinting fast. All right. There we go. So what we need to do is we need to put a switch in there. And then we're going to need to bring this one up. Is it this one that was the good track? That's the track where we want to be? See, that's even higher. Okay. So I want to go lower on that, and then, well, I can even that out. I can have that run parallel for quite a while. Actually, that's what we could do, is we could flip that switch. We could trade out that switch for one that flips to the other side, and then that can be what connects to this, right? That could be what connects to this. So this could run alongside that whole distance. And then this needs to go up here. Let's go up. There we go. I think that's what that was. This was at like a 3%. And that's what would get us up to there. I think. Oh, it's the train is moving me around because I was standing on the train when I started flying. So it's putting me on there. All right, let's go back to the train. Let's go see how it's doing. Is it going even slower now? No, it's still going the same speed. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan, is we're going to take out that switch. I'm jumping. If I line it up just right, see, like that. See, look, I'm standing on the car. I'm just really tall. And so that's going to be a left switch. Yeah, and then we're just going to run, I think what we'll do is we'll just run track once we do that. I don't think we're going to be able to do that with, whatchamacallit. Here, let's get back on here. Whoops. Go like this. No. Cheats. There. Okay. See how this is going. Just chugging along. We're going to stand up here. All right, so double check. Our switch is good there. We need to check our switches over here too. The switch is good there, switch is good there. And then when we get to here, where are we going to go? We're just going to go straight over. But we're going backwards, so I think we want to... I think we want to go this way. Yeah, the way it's lined up. We're going to go into this. I'm going to flip that one. We're going to come up here and back up into that, and then we'll come forward. And so when we do that, we're going to go this way, and then we're going to come down here. You know what's going to happen is we're going to need like a bunch more cordwood or something, because whatever's at the oil thing is done, right? Okay, so that's going to come in, and then that's going to go that way, and then we're going to, yep, and then we're going to go off to the, to there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come around this. Yep, we're going to come around this and then line up that way. Okay, that's perfect. So I think all of our switches are good. Let's go back. See how we're doing here. So it's just the one that we have to deal with. 3.7. It's just going to be the one switch that we have to deal with when we turn around up at the top of the hill. And we're going to have to be careful about that corner too. But I like that we got the caboose on this too. I mean, we would have to carry, I guess, yeah, we would have to bring this back up the hill either way. It's not like being down at the bottom of the hill is any closer. And plus it's this slow up the hill thing. So, yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to, the Monty will be able to push it once we get the level ground, and we'll be able to go like 15. We're speeding up already. Awesome. This hill is a lot more, yeah. This hill is a lot more mellow. This is the steeper part, and then once it's here, this is a lot flatter right there. Cool. Go like this. We're still good on fuel. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. That should be fun to try that route out again, too. I'm still hoping they'll get the physics worked out so that we can go faster. We go faster and do a big fast train to the coal mine, and then have like some big gear train, you know, put the climax at the end of the coal line, so that it that can pull the things up the final hill, but the rest of it is all just like go super high speed. Huh. Why are we slowing down that much? What did we just... What just changed right there? That we're suddenly slowing down. That was weird. I mean, this is about to get again to the good part, so we should be okay. I really hope we don't need to bring a porter down here to help us up the hill. Come on, you can do it! Oh man, there we go. 2.0, 2.0. It's really struggling. Yeah, I'm really glad this is not a regular episode. Yeah, I don't know why it's so bad. I think it's that caboose is heavy. I think that's what it is. That thing is really heavy. Is it going to let us get past? Because I know there's like a little teeny bit of a hill up here. Let's see. Maybe if I get off, right? If I get out and push. There's a tiny bit of a hill right here. Where does this flatten out? It flattens out like right here, so we just need to get a couple more things through. We seem to be holding steady at 0.75, right? 3/4 of a unit per unit. Nice. Because that's an acceptable speed. Ooh, yay, we're speeding up now. Okay. Can you imagine going across the whole map like that? That would be awful. All right. Yeah, we're speeding up again. Okay, cool. We'll be able to get there. Can we turn on... No, we can't turn on that light. There's a light up on this. Can we reach that or anything? Yeah, there it is. Green lantern. There we go. And then this one. Can we do it on this side too? Cool. We got 2 greens. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, that's cool. All right. There we go. What's our speed now? Is it up to 2? Nope, it's still 1.3, 1.5. See, this is right here. We're starting to hit... Oh, maybe it's the switch. I guess the switch is level ground. But it usually, I mean, it's a spline, so it's going to flatten out before it gets there. It's not just going to go at the same angle. Yeah, see, we are speeding up here. There we go. All right. 3. Okay. 4 point. Yeah, okay, cool. It's picking up again. We're at about 50% on our fuel levels. I like this view. That's pretty cool. Not sure how long that's going to last. Yeah. It's our speed here. Yay, we're finally picking up some speed. Is that a downhill right there? It's hard to tell, isn't it? Does that go downhill? No, I guess it doesn't. Okay. All right. So we just need to get down to this other end. Yay, we got some real speed. Get down to this other end and here. I like how the map just disappeared from there because I did the map on the other. There we go. That was weird. All right. We're going to do this. And let's see, we're going to need to slow down once we get onto... Yeah, I guess once we start going up that way, then we're going to need to slow down. Are we going downhill? No. Okay. We're doing all right. We need to go to the middle. Yeah, once we start getting onto that bridge there, we can let off the gas and let it coast around that corner. That corner's been always pretty sketchy, is the word I'm looking for. It really would have been nice to have a switch coming off of here, going up. Let's see. Going up this way, or straight or whatever, but yeah, we wouldn't have enough length to get the whole train onto there anyway. All right. I'm tempted to just let this coast all the way around. I think that's what we'll do. We're going to let this coast at whatever speed, 8.1, that's fine. We're going to let this coast around the corner. Until the engine gets back past there. So hopefully it won't pull itself off the track, right? Because this is really sharp. All right, now it's too late to brake, because if we try to brake now, then we're really in trouble. That's where it's really a problem, is when you try to brake when it's going around that corner. All right, we're going to do just a little bit of brake. I was talking about slamming on the brakes when you're going around that corner. All right. 4.3, 4.2. Okay, it's slowing down on its own. Let's see. Yeah, it's slowing down on its own. That's good. All right, cool. This is going to make it around this corner. Let's go up to here and make sure that our engine gets past the switch. We're going to stand here. And we'll start slowing this down a little bit. I mean, we could even let that get all the way around the corner, but I think what we'll do is we'll stop it once the engine gets around the switch, and then we're just going to very gently pull it back around the corner because we don't want to string line it. We don't want to give it the full juice and then string line it, you know? All right. There we go. All right. Okay, so we want to do that. We want to do this. All right. And we're going to stand on here. All right, we'll give it maybe 10%. That should get it moving. Oh, you know what? I'm going to turn that off for a second. I am going to save this just in case it, whoops, continue, just in case it flies off the tracks or whatever. Okay, 8%. %. Okay, we're going to turn that off so that we can go put fuel in. $87, one more. There we go. All right, and then we'll fuel up the Shay here. There we go. Nice. Do we have any more on us? Nope. Okay, cool. And it looks like we're doing great. It's beautiful. Okay. Let's go back up here. That's a fun place to stand. Yeah. I was going to say, do I have one more? That's a whole lot of rail over here, too. My junctions are really complicated, aren't they? Probably unnecessarily so. All right, let's get some more speed going here. I think everybody's around the corner, so we should be good now. It's just, remember that one time I derailed on that switch? And the one, more like the 4 times I derailed on that switch for whatever reason, and I think it was just because of bugs in the game at the time, but it still makes me paranoid. Every time I go fast around that, through this little area right here is when things go badly. Alright, see what we can do here. It's cool that it was letting us go 13. Sure our switches are right. Yep. Cool. Look back this way. Alright. So now it's just letting it ride out. This is a long stretch here too. I think what we will do is we'll go back to this and close this. Those details left really quickly, didn't they? That looks pretty cool though. Let's watch from back here. Not so high up though. Let's go down more. There we go. I want to go down and then back here. There we go. All right. Like that. That's what I wanted to do. It's our speed here. It's doing okay. Let's see how close down here are we. There we go. So we're up there. You probably can't see it. We're up here. Depends on how well the compression works and which quality you're on. Okay, we're staying at 15.7. That's cool. 15.7 is a good speed. Is it disconnecting things there? It looked like it did, didn't it? The scroll bar changed. All right. So I think, what, maybe 5 minutes to get up this hill? We'll see. See how long it'll take us to get up that hill. All I know is I want to be going full speed when we hit the bottom of it, because I don't want to go 3.3 miles an hour up the hill again. 3.3 things per thing. I think this was a shallower hill, because the other one was, I think, 3%, and this one we only went 1. It was either 1 or 1.5 that we went up on this. See, that's what I need to add to my mapping thing, is calculating the hill angles, the grades. All right, we'll see how these intersections go. Whoops. They are all set for us. I think we can probably get a little bit closer, huh? So we can hear the engines? Can we get close enough to hear the engines? There we go. It's very bumpy. It's a very bumpy ride. All right. And then we're going up the hill. So we'll see what happens to our speed here. Once we get these cars up here, we'll see how bad it's going to get, but it shouldn't be too bad. It's starting to slow down now. Let's see what it does. That's not a good sign. Well, the caboose is on the hill now too, so maybe that is a good sign. Did you see it jump again? But yeah, the caboose is on the hill, so maybe we can keep going 10. Maybe we can go 8. I think this was the steepest portion here too, wasn't it? Because of the switch. Let's see. That looks green. The fog looks green. Because of the background and stuff. $7.4. You can do it, man. $6.7 here. We'll back up a little bit. You know what? We're going to go up to the front end and watch from the front end. It looks bluish, like cyan almost. I'm sure it's because of the other colors. It's what the other colors are contrasting against it, kind of thing. Okay, 6.7. That's not too super awful. But I'm kind of thinking that caboose might be better served on a different train. I think these are kind of at their limit. Put it on one that doesn't slow down when it goes up hills. Right? All right. The other thing we need to do is we need to test. Jumped again. We need to test and make sure that the barrels are going to land on the cars, because they're very picky. So that's going to be an adventure. Nope, it's still going 6.7. Good. And it's still jumping back and forth on that. It's just a temporary thing though. It's not going to actually break. Now that I say that, it's totally going to it's just going to explode. The cars will just burst into flames. Alright, we are... Huh. Okay, yeah, we go across the chasm, and I think this is where... we level off, maybe? Or is it up here? Well, that's pretty good timing for an episode. See, I said that the two together were going to be more than an hour, and that was definitely the case. Oh yeah, we got a ways to go. We got to go across this little chasm here. Okay. Think it's choppy enough? It's almost as bad as LED headlight or taillights. .8. Yeah, we leveled off at 6.8. Okay. So we'll probably want to get better engines for this. Maybe we can put the Eureka on this too. We'll put all the weak engines all together on one. You gotta have like 20 engines to pull like 2 cars. Okay. Trying to turn. Oh, there's the seam. We found the seam. Let's see if you can see it this way. Yeah, you can see it this way too. It's right there. There's a cat meowing at the door and trying to get it in. How close am I? Again. Well, we got a little bit. A little bit. Let's see what our speed is. Is it coming up yet? It's not coming up yet. I'm going to grab the cat. She's going to help me drive. She came in to help me drive. Right? It's still not speeding up yet. It's got to be getting close to that. We got to be getting close to where it's flattened out. Okay, and I should probably turn off the flying again. Turn that off for now. And we'll jump on here. There we go. Okay. And let's go like this. I don't think we need to go very slow. Remember, we went around this whole thing with full blast with the other one, so we should be okay. we go. It still isn't sped up yet. Is there anything in our way? Nope, everything's off the tracks. Okay. Yep, everything's out of the way. Are we still haven't sped up yet. Although I reduced the throttle by exactly the correct amount. This one. She's scratching on my beard. Okay. She's just going to town. This is the best thing ever. This beard is the best ever. Alright. So, we're going to go through. I just feel like I can't see where I'm going. Alright, we'll try this. And then we're going to go back this way. There, that's a little bit better. It really likes 6.8, doesn't it? For some reason. It really wants to just go that speed. There we go. All right. Yep, everything's out of the way. Looks like we got clear sailing. Let's double check this other switch up here. Yep, it's going to go this way. And then this one, we're going to flip that one. Well, nope, we're just going to flip that switch. There we go. Alright, we'll flip that one. Just so that we're not running it over backwards. Almost there. That was a long haul. 48 minutes. And a couple more until we actually get there, so 50 minutes I'd say. Although about what, 3 or 4 of that was just getting the cars connected, maybe 5 minutes getting that connected, so that was a 45-minute drive. I'm waiting for her to start licking the top of my head again. It's her other thing. I'm going to groom you. Okay. This always scares me. But it hasn't fallen off yet, so we'll just let it keep going. It seems to be doing okay. It's actually kind of cool how it wobbles like that. I like that. Alright. Go like this so we can see where we are. There we are. Okay. This should be around the corner by the time we... This should be around that corner and not all bent up and everything by the time we want to stop for this. So... See how much we slow down when we let go of that. Not too bad. We should be able to coast in. Yep, we should be able to coast right up to the platform. And then a little bit of brake at the end. Beautiful. It always looks like we're going to smack into that too. Doesn't it? Alright. Then we can start hitting some brakes here in a second. There we go. It's all going to compress together. Hopefully. It isn't here. Look on the very bottom. It's not compressing together. 2. All right. There we go. All right, cool. So let's do this, and we're going to save the game again. And then what we're going to do is we're going to test this out because I'm going to come back after the thing. I'm not going to save it, but we're going to test these and see if they roll onto the things or not. We have 100 oil barrels now, 200. But I mean, we can fit 40 something on a car, so. Yeah, see, we're going to have to move the track. Okay. And let's see, this one. See where this one is. We're going to have to make it closer. Yep, it totally missed. That's terrible. All right. So yeah, I'm going to have to engineer this section. So why don't we move this train back? I've got this thing rubbing on my face again. Why don't we move this back? And then here. There we go. We're going to need to move it back, and then I think we can leave the cross where it is, which is right here. Yeah, let's go like this. There we go. Yeah, we can leave the crisscross where it is and then line everything up to that. So it should be okay as far as that goes. But I think we're going to have to do some testing to get that to work out correctly. I have to figure out where the actual thing is. And what I might do is get a do a test game and get some of these cars and just re-rail them. Instead of trying to pull the train back and forth, just re-rail the cars, you know, to test it, to find out where the right spot is. And then we can deal with fixing them after that. So we'll just leave this back here. Like I said, we're going to pass this so that we can cut these segments and move them. But that one can stay where it is. Just a little bit more. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for 42 3/4. Join me in episode 43. She's back here now. Join me in episode 43, and we'll get this all figured out, and we'll see what else we need to do to fill up our oil barrel train. But I think what we'll do is we'll leave it here, and we'll start filling it up with oil barrels, and then bring things up until we can completely fill it up. Although that might be a pain too. So, but anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for this time. We'll see you next time. Later.